Hare Krishna, we will start our Bhagavad Gita class lecture, but I don't think I can play our Brahma Samhita. Maybe I still need to fix my laptop to show it. There is some issue, but anyhow, we will start directly Bhagavad Gita today, and I hope I will fix it. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram. Timir Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu, are you able to hear me well, Prabhu? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, I am able to hear you well. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. That's good, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hopefully, I'll try to maybe internet may be better today, but still, I think from tomorrow I'll try to join, find if I can join using video also. Hare Krishna. Because
okay, Guruji, yeah, there is little bit of disturbance, but I think if you
okay, I think I
mic.
Wait, Prabhu, I need to switch off my fan. Maybe that's the. Is it fine now, Prabhu? Hare Krishna, Prabhu?
Yes, so it is fine now, but your voice is little bit low.
Okay.
But I think, yeah, that should be okay.
How about now, Prabhu?
Yeah, now it is better, Prabhu. Yeah.
It's better now, correct, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu,
okay.
It is better now.
Okay, I've brought the laptop closer to me. Okay, Hare Krishna. Continue now. Namo. 1 second, let me put it on. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitamena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Shiyuta Kamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Ragunadan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakhan Vitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namo Sute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarabhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaye Vachapaditana Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Isvaraha Paramaha Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadi Radir Govindaha Sarvakarana Karanam. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the most confidential knowledge, the Paramam Guhyam, basically, Guhya Uttam. So in Bhagavad Gita, we are understanding Arjuna's situation in the battlefield, our situation in this material world, which is a battlefield, is same like Arjuna only. So that point, it's becoming very, very clear to us. And we are thinking that we can actually conquer everything, we can achieve everything in this world by working hard or by cheating, by whatever way we can become big personality, big person, we can do a lot of things, all such things. without even realizing, without even understanding that every day our days are numbered. Every day our days are numbered. That's it. It's simply in terms of thousands. That's it. For example, which I have explained maybe many times, not many times, many classes before, actually. It's a long time ago which I explained this concept, this understanding basically. So in a year, 365 days. So 10 years, 3,605 days. So 10 years. So 10 years is 3,650 days. So 10 years. So 365 days, 10 times 360. So that's what we are having in 10 years. So if we go to 100 years, so we are going to have 36,500 days. That's it. So 365 times 10, so 3650, so 3,650. So that multiplied by 10, it is 36,500, assuming that we live for 100 years. So that is definitely not achievable for everyone. And even if everyone lives also after certain age, then everything is very much restricted. If you are not a devotee, if you don't know what to do at the end of at old age, if we really don't know how to fix our mind on Krishna when we get old, when we are not able to move around, at the time, the devotee is going to be extremely busy focusing the mind on Krishna, not thinking about anything else. Whereas someone who is not a devotee, they are simply stuck. They can't do anything. Simply waiting for death, and they can't do anything after a certain age. So that way, even giving the grace period, so even assuming that up to 100 years, everything is working good. So just our ears, all our knowledge acquiring senses, assuming that they are all working great. It's not going to be possible definitely, but assuming that. So these days, only in thousands, correct? It's not huge actually in terms of numbers. When we talk about it in this life, it's actually going every day. So that's why in the beginning I mentioned it. Our days are numbered. Every day our day is numbered. Our days are numbered. So without knowing this very important fact, we are so busy in this world. We don't have time to do anything else. We are focusing on too many other things. Actually, we are going after achieving a lot of other things, thinking that we are great. We can manage this. We can do that, and we can put investment there, investment here, and how much we are getting in returns, and all such things. All nonsense things are going on in our life without even realizing, without even understanding that we are actually getting closer to death. Only an intelligent person can think about this. If a person thinks about this, that my life is counted, my days are numbered, but what am I supposed to do that before everything runs out? Like battery, if you put it on full charge, it's 100% charge, right? Battery is 100% charge. So full green, 100% charge. But when we start using it, charge is going to go down. It's going to get zero, then everything will switch us off. Everything will get switched off. So that's what our life is like that. Maybe when we are born, we are at 100%, our battery is charged. But we need to understand that it is dropping. So we cannot recharge in this life. Then the recharge happens with another body, basically. We will get recharged, of course. But we have to live. We cannot recharge the same phone. For example, if you are assuming a phone or same product, that we cannot recharge. It's one-time use and throw, correct? That's what we use sometimes, like use and throw. So like that, this body is use and throw. So then that means once use and throw, then you will get another one to use and throw. So next body will get to use and throw. And that's what happens in our life. So we keep changing bodies, like use that body and throw it, and then get another body and throw it. And that's what happens. That's what Krishna is very nicely explaining to us, that Vasamsi Jirnani Yata Vihaya Navani Grihnati Naruparani Tata Sarirani Vigaya Jirani Anyani Samyati Navani Dehi. That's what Krishna is teaching us. So it is actually, our body is like the garments, what we use, the dress. When it becomes old and useless, we throw it out and get a new dress. So like that, when our body becomes old and useless, we throw it away and get a new body. That's what happens with our body. Use and throw. Our body gets worn out, it becomes old, and throw it and get a new body. And that's what is happening in our life. So that way, with this body, what we have right now, we should not be aiming to live here permanently. When we do things, that's what everybody's thought process is like that. In general, we forget that our days come, but we forget that we are going to lose this body. We forget that we are going to die. And we are attached to so many things in this world, and simply losing this great opportunity to utilize this body to go to Goloka and attain an everlasting, peaceful, permanent, blissful life. This is the same thing every day we are discussing. Maybe we are using different examples, like analogy. So like this, the battery charge and things like that, to understand things very clearly. But the whole concept, the main concept, is very well known to us, that this life is temporary and miserable. We need to make use of this life, this body, to achieve, to attain a permanent blissful life in Krishna's way, Goloka. So this understanding, it is purely, completely scientific understanding. We are very much convinced, we very much get this knowledge. There is no doubt about it. Now we have to use this knowledge, that's it. We have to apply this knowledge in Krishna's service. So that is the thing we need to do. So we need to study and understand this Bhagavad Gita and spread this message and offer prasadam to Krishna and chant Hare Krishna and be happy. And that way, enjoy. So that is the real enjoyment. So that achievement. So if we achieve that real enjoyment, so that is not using the material sense objects, but by focusing our mind on the superior, that is form, that is the supreme personality of God, Sri Krishna. So that enjoyment, if we are able to param drishtva, so param drishtva means if we are able to experience that higher taste, then we can give up all this lower taste. We can actually straightly go to Goloka. By making use of this life, we can go to Goloka, Krishna's world. So enjoy it forever. So that opportunity, by Krishna's mercy, we have got from this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. This Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is teaching us. Krishna is giving us that opportunity to serve him, to please him. So now we need to make use of this life for them. And so that way we understand from Bhagavad Gita all the slokas, what Krishna is teaching us. And we understand that simply by ananyas chintayantoma. So simply by all the time remembering Krishna, Krishna takes care of. Ananya chetaga satatam. Ananya chetaga satatam. Yo mam smarati nityasaga tasyagam sulabhaka pata nityayuktasya yoginagam. So without any deviation, if you are able to always remember Krishna, Ananya chetaga satatam yo mam smarati nityasaga tasya akam sulabhaka pata nityayuktasya yoginagam. So for him, I am very easy to obtain. That's what Krishna is teaching us. Tasya akam sulabhaka pata nityayuktasya yoginagam. So we just have to do that in our life, simply focusing our mind on Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. It is very much possible. Krishna's mercy, it is very much possible for us to remember him, focus our mind on Krishna. It's very much possible. Just by what we are doing it every day, like studying this Bhagavad Gita, this knowledge. So if we keep ourselves continuously in constant communication with Krishna through this Bhagavad Gita, that's what is very important. So this constant communication, continuous communication. So it's continuous communication with Krishna through this Bhagavad Gita, because we are able to hear from Krishna. We are able to connect ourselves with Krishna with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, because we are listening only to what Krishna is teaching us with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So that way we are forgetting about everything in this material world. We are able to simply just focus only on Krishna's instructions. So that's what Paramam Vachaka. So Krishna's supreme instructions, Paramam Vachaka. Bhuya eva mahabhago shunume Paramam Vachaka. You hear from me again, O mighty armed Arjuna. You hear from me again the supreme instructions, Paramam Vachaka. So Krishna is teaching that for our benefit, and we will get this knowledge. It is going to help us. In this material world, when we want to do something, we always ask the question, how is it going to help me? How is it going to benefit me? What am I going to get by doing this? That's the question we ask before even we do anything. So here, I'm giving this knowledge for your benefit. So for your benefit. So for our benefit, we need to understand that Lord Shri Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. For our benefit, we need to understand that Krishna is the supreme enjoyer of all sacrifices and penances. And Krishna is the well-wisher of all living entities. And Krishna is the Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. That is for our benefit, we need to understand. Nyatva mam shantim richati. If anyone knows this, will attain everlasting peace of mind. Shantim richati. If we need to understand it for our benefit. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So that's going to help us. That's going to take us to Goloka. By Krishna's mercy, we are going to get this knowledge. And Krishna is actually, to my devotees, I give the knowledge. To my devotees, I destroy the darkness of ignorance. To my devotees, I show my special mercy. So to my devotees. So Krishna is repeatedly saying that. So we have to be a devotee of Krishna. To my devotees, I quickly deliver them from the ocean of material miseries. Tesam agham samudratta mrityu samsara sagarat. Very quickly. So Krishna is helping us. Krishna is very much ready to take us to Goloka. Are we ready? That is the question. Krishna is ready. Sometimes people ask question, why God is in control? If God is there, Krishna is there, why there is so much of suffering? Why he is not helping us? Something like that. That all such questions are actually stupid questions. Krishna is actually waiting. Krishna is very much ready to take us to Golaka. We want to be in this material world, and we want Krishna to help us to live a better life in this material world. That is stupid. That's not going to happen. Krishna is teaching us very clearly that this is a material world. This is a temporary world. This is a miserable world. So we should not be asking Krishna. We should not be asking such questions that why Krishna is, why if God is there, why there is so much of suffering and all such things. If we want to be here, it is like that way only. That's what Krishna is teaching us, that you come to me. So Krishna is ready to take us to Goloka. So we should be ready. That's the main question here. So we should make ourselves ready. And how can we ensure that we are ready? Only by able to remember Krishna at the time of death. And how we can ensure that we can only remember Krishna at the time of death? Only by being ourselves able to forget about everything in this material world. By remembering Krishna, of course. So by focusing our mind on Krishna, of course. That is the way to forget this material world. That's the way to connect with Krishna. That's the way to go to Goloka, is simply by fixing our mind on Krishna. That's why Krishna is teaching us in Bhagavad Gita many times, in many slokas. They think of me, always think of me, become my devotee. So you will come to me. I will take care of you. You don't worry. So there is no doubt. So that's what Krishna is repeatedly teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita. By doing this, we will go to Goloka. By Krishna's mercy, we are going to go to Goloka. That's why Krishna is giving us this knowledge. The reason itself, we are able to progress every day. We are able to make continuous progress. We are becoming ourselves very strong in these fundamentals of this Bhagavad Gita, actually. So when you go to college, schools and all, we'll study a lot of books. It starts with the fundamentals of physics, or the fundamentals of thermodynamics, the fundamentals of electronics, some different fundamentals we study. Right? So here the fundamentals of our life, the fundamentals, everything Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita, everything Krishna is teaching us. So if you become very strong in this knowledge, so then nobody can cheat us in this material world. We won't get cheated. We won't lose the time. We won't miss this opportunity if we get these fundamentals, if we get this complete knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So that's why by Krishna's mercy, we are studying this Bhagavad Gita. So we are in the first chapter, we are studying and understanding about Arjuna's situation in the battlefield. So we are able to understand this, and we will actually become like Arjuna. There is no doubt about it. We will follow what Krishna says, like Arjuna did. There is no doubt about it. And our mind is going to become our best friend by Krishna's causeless mercy. There is also no doubt about it. Because when we are able to engage ourselves in Krishna's service all the time, there is no time to remember anything in this material. There is no time to remember the material sense objects. When we become ourselves extremely busy in serving Krishna, so then our mind will be only on Krishna. Our mind will be focused only on Krishna. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we are training our mind to fix our mind on Krishna. So that's what is happening with us every day. Little progress we are making, but it's very important that we are making that progress. That's what is very important. Little progress we are making, slowly only, but everything adds up. That's the main important point we need to understand, that whatever progress we make is going to stay with us permanently, and everything adds up. And finally, we are going to completely achieve the progress. Full freedom we will get it. So that's the real day we need to celebrate, to get out of this material world and focus only on Krishna, the Supreme Personality of God. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have finished 40 slokas in the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So Arjuna is actually explaining about his situation, what he is actually facing in the battlefield. So in the sloka number 39, Arjuna told Krishna that Kulakshaye pranasyanti kuladharmaha sanatanaha dharme nashte kulam kritsnam adharmo abhibhavatyuta Kulakshaye pranasyanti kuladharmaha sanatana. So when the family is destroyed, Kulakshaye, so then the Kula Dharma, the family tradition also will get destroyed. We already discussed at length about this in the last few lectures, actually, what's happening even in this material world. Today's so-called modern world, such nonsense things are happening, actually. So, Dharmenashte Kulam Krishnam Adharmo Avi Bhavatyuta. So when the Dharma is lost, the Kula Dharma is lost, the family tradition is vanquished. So at that point of time, Adharma Api Bhavatyuta, the Adharma will flourish. Religion will, the predominant rise of religion. So that's what we are understanding. So with the destruction of the dynasty, the eternal family tradition is vanquished, and thus the rest of the family becomes involved in irreligion. So that's what here Arjuna is telling Krishna. That's true. But whatever Arjuna says is true. But these are not the reasons for him to not fight. That's what we need to understand. He's telling all these reasons to Krishna that he doesn't want to fight. He's giving valid reasons. We will understand. Krishna is actually listening very, very calmly. Krishna is very just listening. That's whatever this entire slokas what we are studying in this first chapter, Krishna is simply hearing from Arjuna. Krishna will tell in this sloka, in the second chapter, sloka number 1 to 8, in those 8 slokas, Krishna will tell very clearly to Arjuna. In fact, the same thing Krishna is going to tell him actually. Arjuna is telling here that if I fight here, then Dharma is destroyed. So that's what Arjuna is telling me. If I fight here, so then Dharma is destroyed. But what Krishna is saying that Atachetvam imam dharmyam sangramam na karishyasi tatas swadharmam kirtim cha hitva papam avapsasi. So If you don't fight here, so if you don't follow your swadharma here, so then you not only lose your fame, but also you will achieve sin. This is your dharma. Dharmyadi yuddha shreyonyadi kshatriyasya na vidya. Swadharmamapi chaveksha na vikampitum arhasi. Dharmyadi yuddha shreyonyadi kshatriyasya na vidyade. So for the sake of dharma, you should fight. That's what Krishna is telling Arjuna. Here Arjuna is telling Krishna that if I fight, the dharma will be destroyed. So there won't be any dharma. But Krishna is saying that in order to protect dharma, you should fight. That's what Krishna is teaching us. So what a big contradiction here. The same point Arjuna is telling Krishna that he should not fight, then the dharma is destroyed. And Krishna is saying that if you don't fight, then dharma is destroyed. That's what Krishna is teaching. Who is right here? Is Arjuna or Krishna? Of course, our Lord Sri Krishna only all the time right. Every time he is right. Whatever he says is right. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So that way Arjuna is telling here in the sloka number 39 we studied. So in the sloka number 40, then Arjuna is actually continuing. That's what we studied yesterday. Adharmo abhibavat Krishna pradushyanti kulastriyaga strishu dustasu varshneya jayate varna sankaraga. That's what we studied yesterday. So when there is a predominant rise of religion, so adharmo abhibhavati Krishna, adharmo abhibhavat Krishna pradushyanti kulastriya. The woman in the family, they get polluted. They are not protected. It's a problem. If that happens, then there is unwanted progeny, unwanted children. So that's Arjuna's point here. When religion is prominent in the family, oh Krishna, the woman of the family becomes polluted. That's what happens in the war. Whenever there is a war, the winning country will go, and the soldiers, the first thing they do is that they go and rape the country which is lost all the children, all the women, they get trapped. So then the children, they are not wanted. So that's what unwanted children. So that was the thing Arjuna is talking about here. But in these days, in this so-called modern civilized life, people get married and get children and then divorce and then again get married, and then there is the children, they don't even know who is the father, who is the mother, who is the real father or mother. So stepfather, stepdad, stepmom, stepchildren, stepbrother, stepsister. This word step is useless thing in this case actually. So that's what Arjuna is teaching here. Jayate varna sankaraga, unwanted progeny. So that's not good. So the parents actually, if they have got children, actually, if the mother and father, they should only think about the future of their children. That's the only thing they should think about it, nothing else actually. So this sloka number 41, Krishna is actually, Arjuna is continuing that Shankaro narakayaiva kuladnanam kulasya cha patanti pitaro hiyesham lupta pindotaka kriyaga. Sankaro narakayaiva kuladnanam kulasya cha. So when those unwanted children, Sankara, so they will make this life hell for both, for those who destroy the family, that is Kula Jnanam, and also the Kula, the family. So they will make the life, basically they will make this world hellish. That's what is happening. If the children, if they are not protected at a young age, so then there is a more chance that they will become criminals. So because this atmosphere is like that, so they will do all kinds of sinful activities. That's what in reality, even now, it is very much true. At a childhood age, if we give them very good protection, very good studies, and very good teach them good characters and behaviors and everything, they will become nice actually. But if they are not taken care, that's not good for the society actually. That's what we need to understand. So if at all we want to serve Krishna, that's a great area for us to serve him, actually, serve Krishna. Like, make sure that no children are deprived of their basic needs. Even if their parents are not taking care, it should not happen. Any government should actually aim only on this. So then the society will be very peaceful. Otherwise, it is going to be in big trouble, actually. So that's why patanti pitrohi esam lukta pindo tagakriga. So then they will offer food to their forefathers, so they will fall down. So water and food. So that's what lukta pindo. So they will not utaka water. So pinda is offerings. All such things. So when we are a devotee of Krishna, when we offer everything to Krishna, then Krishna takes care of. Krishna goes and offers everything to everyone, whatever is needed. We don't even know where our forefathers go, but if we just worship Krishna and offer everything to Krishna, so then everything Krishna takes care. That's what is very important. So an increase of unwanted population certainly causes hellish life, both for the family and for those who destroy the family tradition. The ancestors of such corrupt families fall down because the performances for offering them food and water are entirely stopped. So Arjuna is bringing so many reasons to convince Krishna that he wants Krishna to tell him, okay, Arjuna, whatever you said is right. You don't have to fight. That's what he wants. But great thing Arjuna is trying to do, even though whatever he said is not true, is not right. That's what we understand. Krishna says that Prajnavadamscha bhasase. He was speaking like a learned person, but you are worrying for no reason. So that's what Prajnavadamscha bhasase. So, but still Arjuna is trying to convince Krishna. So now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So we have successfully finished this sloka number 41 today. Hare Krishna. Let's focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Umajnanatimirandasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurumilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवा सादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Timur Prabhu. Unmute you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Timur Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna to all the devotees. I kindly request the devotees to use the Zoom raise hand feature to ask your questions to Guruji. And Hare Krishna, Guruji. Today the chanting, I feel it was like faster than other days. I was having difficulty to
okay,
maintain.
Prabhu. Maybe. Okay, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. I don't know. Maybe I think I started at 13. 20. Okay. Yeah, maybe a little bit faster. Maybe. Okay, Prabhu.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Okay, Guruji. There are no questions. Thank you, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Shankar Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Shankar Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Gita Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
No questions. Yesterday and today it was very nice. And yesterday there was some disturbance. Today it was very nice, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji. Yesterday, I think today I got a different internet thing. I think this is a good thing. Maybe I will try in the future if video also works. Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna. It's very nice, Mataji, talking with you. I know in WhatsApp we were exchanging, but I think this is the first time I'm talking with you. Very nice, Mataji. I think, maybe Shashireka Mataji, I will unmute. She was the only. Shashireka Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. You remember Gita Mataji? You remember, Mataji? You gave her contact, correct?
Yeah, so, I met Gita Mataji at the Parakal Mutt in Mysore, and therefore I gave her number because she was interested. And I'm glad she has joined and she's listening and she has also talked to you today. I'm so happy to know that.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. It's Krishna's mercy. So very nice, Mataji.
Yeah.
Yes, Mataji, what did you say?
Have you got enough rest, Guruji, yesterday? Were you able to take some rest?
Yes, Mataji, yesterday, but a little bit some work still was there. So maybe I will try to take some rest today, but we'll see. But Krishna's mercy, everything is going fine.
Very
Mataji.
nice.
Yeah, maybe. It is. Yes, Mataji. I couldn't call you yet, but hopefully today. And I will come call you later. Yes,
absolutely, Guruji. The reason I did not disturb you was because I realized you needed rest and you may have other things to do. Since you have come after a very long time back.
That is yes, that's a very long time, and time is very short, so I had to do a lot of other things.
So you will have
today.
You will have a lot of other commitments that you have to attend to. I realize that, and therefore I thought it not fit to disturb you. And I said, when you are free, you will definitely, because this is also priority, and you will call whenever you are.
I'm going to call. Yeah, we'll
absolutely.
Today,
please feel free, Guruji. Whenever you want, please call. Absolutely, no problem, Guruji. Yeah. And thank you so much, Guruji, for a wonderful class. And in spite of all the constraints, how you conduct the class, that is a beautiful example. And very nice. And what you said about how Arjuna was and what Arjuna, and I think it was very nice to know actually when the number of years of our life are converted into number of days, we realize, oh my God, it is such a limited number.
Yes, Madam.
Yeah, very nice. That was very nice, Guruji. Just to realize that, maximum a person can, even if he lives 100 years, he's only got 36,500.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like,
That is correct.
yes, yeah. Very nice. And it is a good reminder to all of us that we have every single day as it goes away, then, we have lost that day. Its time is not going to come back. Yeah. And so we need to spend all our time in remembering Krishna and in being Krishna conscious and in serving Krishna. That is what we need to remember. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I'll wait for your call, Guruji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Shankar Mahalingam Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Shankar Prabhu. You are able to unmute now, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Shankar Prabhu. I know you unmuted earlier and got muted again.
I can able to unmute Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Today, yes, Prabhu. Yeah. Today I wanted to inform you that today I will be meeting whoever devotee is able to come to Parthasarathi temple. I don't know your schedule today, but I just wanted to inform you that, Prabhu. I'm in Chennai today, Prabhu.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I'll come, sir. At what time you will be there, sir?
4 o'clock I'm planning, Prabhu. 4 o'clock, 4 to 6 I'm planning to be there. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhu. I'll come. I'll try to come.
Yes, if you are able to come, then it will be nice, Prabhu. We will be able to meet. So, yes, Prabhu.
So, what is the phone number, Prabhu?
Yeah, you can contact Rajesh Prabhu's number. It is, you can note it down, Prabhu. You want to note it down?
Yeah, I'll note it, sir.
Yes, it is 97
97
896
896
06
06
200.
200. Sir, Guruji, I'll read it. 97
97. Yes, Prabhu.
97 896 06 200.
That is correct. Yeah, Rajesh Prabhu. Rajesh Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Yeah,
thank you, Guruji. We'll be meeting evening.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. I'm looking forward. Hare Krishna. Shilpa Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you so
Hare
much
Krishna.
for the wonderful class.
Thank
I had a question in mind.
Yes,
Like all of our ultimate destination is to be liberated from the cycle of birth and death. But I'm thinking that why is it so important to be liberated? Because we experience the world, like we are chanting Krishna's name, hearing his glories, reading the Bhagavad Gita in our body form. So if we are liberated, like, is it I feel like, listening to Bhagavad Gita, reading Bhagavad Gita, is that not more like, attractive?
I will
than
ask
being
you one. I
liberated?
will ask you one simple question, Mataji. Will you be so happy if you see Krishna and able to talk to him and be with him? Will you be happy more or compared to just like your current situation? If you are able to be with, like, interact with Krishna, see with Krishna. So which one? See, and you are understanding what I'm trying to ask Mataji. Like, there you will be actually be with. Yeah, now also Krishna is with us, but you are not able to see him. Krishna is saying that Naham Prakasaka Sarvasya, correct? I am not visible to everyone. That's what Krishna is teaching us, correct? There Krishna will be visible to us, correct?
All the time. Okay, I got
Yes,
it. Yeah.
yes. Naham Prakasaka Sarvasya Yogamaya Samavrata. So I am not visible to everyone. But when we are able to see Krishna, so which one we want actually? We want to be able to see Krishna and be with him and talk to him and all such things. Of course, 5,000 years ago, if we were with Krishna, we would have spoken to him and we would have gone and met him in Vrindavan and Dwaraka, everywhere. So, but now if you want to be permanently be with Krishna, so there is a thing. And that's one question I'm just asking to answer your question. But another important thing is that Krishna himself in Bhagavad Gita is teaching us many, many times. This is a material world, this is a temporary world, this is a miserable world. You come to me, come to me. Krishna is teaching us. And Krishna wants us to go to him. So we need to go to him. That's it. We don't want to be here.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, Guruji. Very beautifully answered. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna. Suresh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Palaniyappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama.
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna.
Today's class also very much interesting. Specifically, you have given a very simple example of 100 years living means how many days if we
Yes,
convert, and what is the benefit of olden days when we are trying to reach our end. Remembering Krishna, how much it will be helpful. That is very, 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 very important thing which you explained today.
Yes,
That is very true in all our life. That is very, very true in our life. Thank you, Guru. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. So happy to
Hare
hear
Krishna.
the voice from
Yes,
India.
India, yes, Mataji.
I know. Yeah.
Krishna.
I'm actually in Ernakulam right now on the way to Munnar. And
Okay.
so I
Okay.
tried.
Still you were able to join. Very nice. Yes, Mataji.
Sorry?
So still you were able to join. It's very nice, Mataji.
Yeah. Even yesterday night from the train, I joined the Tamil class. But at that time, I was wondering how you were able to conduct the Tamil class, Guruji. Where were you at that time?
Here in Chennai only, Mataji. Chennai only.
Oh, you had already reached by then. Okay.
Yeah, I reached in the morning. So our Tamil class in the evening only, correct? Late in the, like 9.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes.
Because I thought yesterday there was no class. Afterwards, I saw the recording had come through.
Yes.
And,
yesterday we had English class. English also and Tamil also. Yes.
Wonderful, Guruji. like he and said, you are really an example for us.
Yes,
whatever
Mataji,
happens, come what may, you are there for us. You are our, you are the form of Krishna for us here, I think.
Nice, merci. Yes,
Okay.
Mataji.
Wonderful, Guruji. I hope to meet you soon. Have a good time with all the devotees at Parthasarathi temple. And yesterday, Ravin Prabhu had called me in the night when I was on the train, and we had a nice chat.
Very
So,
nice.
very happy to get to know all the others also on our group. And hoping to speak to Ram Prabhu also soon. Tomorrow, I don't know whether I'll be able to join, but anyway, I'll be back Monday morning.
Tomorrow, even I wanted to announce that also. I somehow forgot. I may not be able to join at this time, maybe a little later, because I'm also flying in the morning tomorrow, Mataji. So,
okay.
Actually, in the morning, I'm flying to Coimbatore, and then evening, I'll go from there to Sivakasi by car with my brother. My brother lives in Coimbatore, so that's fine. So, yes, Mataji. So, that way, I don't think I will be able to give on time. Maybe after reaching there, I will find it out. Not before that. Maybe an hour late. Maybe, yes, Mataji. We'll see.
Okay, Guruji, we'll call you and we will...
yes, Mataji. We will discuss. Yes, Mataji. So, I think I'll call and we'll finalize our plan, what we are doing.
Yes, Guruji. Please spend time with your family and have
a
good time with everyone. And we will see you soon, Guruji. Thank you very much for the class. Somehow I tried to listen in the taxi and in the train for today's class, but I'll listen to the recording later.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Very nice, Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Welcome. Bye.
Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Dandavad Pranam.
Krishna.
Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna. Ram.
Hare Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama.
Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Krishna. Namaste. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. I think you said something and then your voice broke, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for another wonderful class.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy, we are able to continue every day, Mataji.
No questions, Guruji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hina Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for today's class, and nice to know that you are in India
Yes,
after a
Mataji.
long time.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy. Able to visit here. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least I will be able to meet some devotees in person. So hopefully. Yeah, I think yesterday you were not. I think Mithun Prabhu also moved to Dallas, Mataji. Yesterday with Mithun Prabhu, he from there.
Okay,
Yes,
I didn't join yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday I didn't join, so I.
Yeah, Munmun Mataji, Mithun Prabhu, they spoke. Yeah, so they were. Yes, so our Dallas team also is becoming now bigger. That's nice, Mataji.
That's
So,
good.
yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Krishna has got plans. Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
It's good you have reached. Thank you for the wonderful class, and you're continuing to from there. That is good. You'll get to meet some devotees. That will be great.
That is good. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. That's nice, bro.
Thank you for the class, Guruji. No questions today.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare
Hare
Krishna. Suresh Tabi, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. It was a nice class. Good day.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I think I'm not able to hear you now, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. For some reason, in the beginning, I was able to hear you, but now I'm not able to hear you, Prabhu.
Hello.
Yes, Prabhu. Now I'm able to hear you. Yes, Prabhu. Now I'm able.
No, it was a nice class, Guruji, today also. And then
Yes,
and then the examples, both the examples of the 100 years and the battery was very superb.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
So it makes you realize that like it is coming very, means it is making very realizing that it is very coming to the end. So the body is temporary and then the soul is permanent. So that is very good example, Guruji. Very good example.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Krishna's mercy, we are able to understand.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna,
Prabhu.
Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Venkatanagadhi, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for today wonderful class.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Dhanyavad, Guruji.
Dhanyavad, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Gayatri Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare
Wonderful
Krishna.
class. Nice explanation as usual.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy.
Thank you. Yeah, Krishna's mercy. Everything going on well, I guess.
Yes, Mataji.
Should continue. The same platform should continue.
Yes, Mataji. Yes,
Lord
Krishna's
has
mercy.
given us Lord has channelized us in a good path. We should all follow that. That's what.
That is
Nice
correct.
explanation. Nice explanation. We should always hear it again and again.
Yes, yes. All this Bhagavad Gita, Krishna's message, we should that's what we need to keep doing. Yes,
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Nitin Belle, Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Dandavat pranam, Guruji.
Dandavat pranams, Prabhu. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna.
Dandavat pranam, Guruji. No.
Dandavat pranams, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sanjeev, Prabhu. Sanjeev Kulshrestha. Sanjeev, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Sashi Kopat.
Namaste, Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste, Mataji. Namaste,
संजीव
Prabhu.
कुलश्रेष्ठ
Yes, Prabhu.
बस गुरुजी मैं अभी मेरे क्लासेस अटेंड करना शुरू किया है, थोड़ा थोड़ा फ्रीक्वेंसी बढ़ाई है, बीच में मेरा गैप हो गया था।
Okay.
अटेंड कर रहा हूँ, आई होप मैं कंटिन्यू करूंगा।
Okay. Very nice, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for today's class as well. And
Yes,
I was not able to attend yesterday. I will go through the recording, Guruji. It's really very wonderful that you are giving so much of your time and effort and not
Yes.
even missing a day in keeping us in Krishna consciousness. Though we
Yes.
are not, sometimes we miss out on attending the class, but you ensure that you don't, you conduct the class every day and help us stay connected with Krishna.
Yes,
That is
Mataji.
really very wonderful, Guruji. Thank you so much, and hope you have a good time and able to make time with your family and
Yes.
friends. Yeah, thank you so much, Guruji, once again.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna,
Mataji.
Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Brinda Jai Singh Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class, and thanks to Krishna and you for the amazing energy that you have retained to continue with us in spite of traveling so much, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy only, Mataji. Krishna only is doing all his plans. Everything is happening by his mercy. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. It's really amazing. I mean, with so much jet lag.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna gives the energy. When he gives, we will be able to do. By his mercy, we can do anything. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. I did not receive any number.
Oh, yeah, yes, Mataji. Today, I think after this thing, immediately I will do. I will call you, Mataji. After this, I'll call you and say.
Fine.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes,
I will.
Guruji. Okay,
Yes,
okay, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Chandrakanta Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Guruji. It's a very nice class. Like every day, it is today also. It is very nice, Guruji. I
Yes,
don't have any
Mataji.
questions, Guruji. Just I'm waiting to see you, Guruji. That's all, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Ram,
Rama.
Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Ravin Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I think sometimes you are not able to unmute.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Guruji, wonderful class, Guruji. 3 things stood out in the class today, Guruji. One is that
Yes.
36,500
Yes.
number of, and that
Yes.
too if it's 100 years. But I approximately reduced 20,000 that is gone. So only
Yeah,
16,000.
for sleep and all. Yeah, sleep, everything.
No,
yes.
no, good. Based on the age.
Oh, based on the age, yeah, based on the age already gone. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
If
20,000
somebody
gone,
else,
just,
yes.
and only just 16,000 remaining now.
Yes, so, yes, that's correct. That's what I was. Yeah, those who are in the age of 70 or 80, for them it is even yes, it's coming very down. Yes.
I would suggest they don't subtract, probably.
No. It is the truth. Fact. We need to agree that it's a fact. That's it.
Yes.
But whatever it is, it doesn't make a big difference. Whether 16,000 or 6,000, it doesn't make a big difference.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah. And this 60,000 also with an assumption that it is 100 years, right?
Yeah. Assumption 100 years, or that is this life. That's it. Again, next life we will again get. For devotees, again next life, another 36,500 days, they will get it to go to Krishna. No problem. Yes.
Correct, Guruji. So that is one, Guruji. And the second thing that stood out today is we are like a SIM card put into cell phones doesn't have which doesn't have rechargeable batteries. So sometimes in Samsung, sometimes in iPhone, sometimes in ordinary phone that doesn't have, that is not a smartphone. So in animal bodies kind of thing, and so the SIM card just changing, right?
That's correct. Yes.
And the third thing you mentioned about the unwanted population, stepfathers, stepladder, and
that's correct. Yes. And there is something very bad.
That's very bad. Yes, Guruji. So thank you, Guruji. So you are taking classes irrespective of your tiredness and travel and your busy schedule. Everything really indebted, Guruji. And really like everyone mentioned, you are example for us to follow. And what you said is that's right. When Krishna gives the energy, everything happens. So
in fact, Bhagavad Gita is the source of energy, correct? When we are studying this knowledge, we are happy. So that way, yes. When we taste this nectar, we don't want to miss this, correct? Prabhu, that's the main thing.
Yes, Prabhu. No, that is for sure, Prabhu. When you today mentioned about that again, that when we taste the higher taste, we don't have a liking for the lower taste then. So that is very absolutely true, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you, Guruji.
It's very nice you are able to get in contact with Srimati Mataji. Such recommend. It's very nice, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. So yeah, I was trying to find what is happening, and if any channel has been decided, so that we can also watch.
Yes, Prabhu. That's what. Maybe I think I will try call them as soon as possible today and try and figure it out. We will send it out. Maybe Mataji can send it out once we decide the things. Yes.
So I just don't want it to be losing that opportunity. That's why I call them.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, wonderful, Guruji. Have a nice day, Guruji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Krishna. Guruji, Hare Krishna.
Sunil Shivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Guruji, as a Guruji, you are so precious to us, Guruji. Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Hare
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Kadiravan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Ram Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Kadiravan speaking, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Guruji, class is wonderful class, Guruji. Thank you. No doubts, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Ram Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. My apologies, I missed the lesson, Guruji. I just joined when the Mataji was asking, and you asked, would you like to stay in the company of Krishna at that point of time? Guruji, that exactly answers me as well. That's what I'm also looking for, like Guruji. We need endless happiness. We need to remain in the presence of Krishna, Guruji. The less all are transiting, temporary. It gives a lot of pain, Guruji. Even I went to Krishna temple on a Purnami day, enjoyed the prasad, all these things. When we leave, there is something longing, Guruji. Though we stayed in the company of devotees and all. So the endless happiness is achieved only through Bhagavad Gita, Guruji. Listening to your lessons, reciting Maha Mantra, Guruji. And you heard yesterday, I couldn't even talk. I was coughing back, Guruji. You were also...
Yeah, okay, Prabhu. Are you better now, Prabhu?
Guruji, that's all. I did a prasad today. First thing I did prasad for Lord Krishna, Guruji. Made a prasadam. And so immediately everything is... That's the fundamental things, Guruji. The moment we offer prasadam, we sincerely cook to Krishna. Then I had to eat that, Guruji. I only cooked it. Then I started my work and recited Maha Mantra, Guruji. All magically, everything is put in place. Lord Krishna ordained us where we need to be, Guruji. All good, Guruji. Thank you very much. And you are a very solid, shining example, Guruji. You're traveling after a very long period. You have to meet your family members. And in of all these family commitments, you are still enlightening us, Guruji. Yeah, we are very much obliged and indebted to you, Guruji.
We are all big family, Prabhu. That's the main thing.
Yeah, but still you are shining above us, Guruji. I've not any of the Alvars, Guruji. You should be ordained as a 13th Alvar, Guruji, in my...
No, Prabhu, it's all Krishna. Yes,
thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, and the coincidence you are still a Bala Krishna, Guruji. So you will live longer, Guruji, more than us, Guruji.
Yes, that is Krishna's mercy, Prabhu. That name my parents gave us, Prabhu.
Yeah, so that's also a wonder, Guruji. So you will never remain as a Balakrishna, as young as a Balan, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna to all the devotees. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sahib Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Very
Krishna.
wonderful session, and really we are lucky that as you are coming, all the devotees are more and more uh, they are happy with that your presence. You are coming to India, and you are lucky to have so many those who are and from Bangalore, from all the places, they can enjoy your physical presence and your darshan. You are lucky to have that you are coming. Despite all the difficulties in our journey, still you are taking classes for us, and we are lucky that we are enjoying this enlightening class. I am in the going to college. I am on the way, so that's why some noises are coming. So still then that that because of that the slokas are very much the life you are leading is hellish life and very and mundane pleasures you are involved. So to get released from this material suffering, we have to only the Gita will help us liberate us from this painful life. So this Naraka, this hellish, that Naraka, what you say, Naraka or Naraka. So that kind of life we are leading. So to get released from that, but we have that here that both for us, those we had destroyed. So we
I think your
they
voice
have
is
retained their
breaking.
culture. Just of celebration we are doing, not sincerely you are not devoted to all these things. So that when we offer a kind of tradition we are following, but that is not in the true sense of the devotion. So everything is needed devotion, either knowledge or the spiritual, anything. That kind of devotion we are looking, we get superfluous. So to get release, only Gita will make us to be devoted and sincere in getting that spiritual knowledge. So thank you, Guruji, Pranam Guruji, because of phone is out, and still then I will try to keep in touch with classes. So we are lucky. I am lucky to have the classes. So thank you, Guruji, Pranam Guruji, Satata Naman Naman.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna is put with all the devotees. And again, we will, as I said, I don't know, tomorrow, definitely in our regular time, I won't be able to give. But let me see if I'm able to give. Otherwise, we will have to cancel only tomorrow's class because I'm exactly at the same time, the flight time too. So anyway, I will communicate tomorrow. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.